Hiya guys, how you doing? Welcome to another stream. I was just drinking coffee. I feel like that's dried out my mouth. Luckily I also have water here. Gotta stay hydrated. So I did a workout earlier today. I followed a video from YouTube. It was supposed to be a 25-minute workout. I lasted 15 minutes. I couldn't do it anymore. I was just like, this is too hard. But I will keep on doing it. And my goal right now is to complete the 25-minute long video of a workout. It's really hard workouts, I would say. I can feel my legs. I did a lot of squats. I didn't get to the crunching yet because I want to focus on my belly area. But I got it. I figured out. But hold on. Oh, sorry. I figured out that I can't even do child push-ups. I am so fucking bad. That's a good and realistic start. Hello, Herb. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah. So every other day I go for a run, and in the evening I do jumping. No, not jumping jacks. Jumping ropes. So yesterday I went for a run in the morning, and then in the evening I did jumping ropes. And today I did a 15-minute workout out of a 25-minute video. And then tomorrow I'm going to do running again and jumping ropes in the evening. So that is how I'm supposed to do my so every other day I'm doing workout, and every other day I'm go running and do jumping ropes. And then I relax in the weekends. That's the plan, at least. I feel like I'm very hooked on training right now. I'm also looking out for how many carbs I eat, and I want to write down in one of my many million notebooks. I love collecting notebooks. But I want to write down to measure my weight, because the goal is also to lose a little bit of weight. So I want to write that down to see how, or maybe even find an app on my phone where I could do that. I just don't know which app I could use. But that's a plan. So monitoring, I'm eating healthier in the morning. I'm adding more, what's it called? I'm adding more veggies to my dinner. I'm just overall into training right now. This is my training arc. Mechanical drop sets are your friends. Start with the hardest variant you can until you max out, then drop it easier and max out and easier again until enough reps. And yes, you will end up with a wall push-up at first. Oh yeah, I can do wall push-ups easily. But the video I chose had child push-ups, so I was just like, it was funny because in Denmark we call them bitch push-ups because you do it on your knees. But they are called child push-ups, and I could barely get down. I could barely do one push-up. My arms was not kitted for that, so I think I still have to do wall push-ups. I think I still have to do wall push-ups a little bit more for a duration of time more before I actually go over to doing child push-ups. The actual name for them are knee push-ups. Well, that makes sense. But in Denmark we call them bitch push-ups because you're a bitch if you do it on the knees. You need to be able to do it like right, you know, on your toes. Also, hello Minty, how you doing? Welcome. Hiya. I love your name. We're talking about my workout routine right now. I recently started working out. Wait, why is my mouth not? Hold on. Did I change that? Where's my mouth? There it is. Oh yeah, I did. Sometimes, I didn't mean to pull that out. Hold on. Wait, what? Oops, that smells my smoke. There we go. I didn't mean to pull out the leash. That was actually supposed to be a taco for you guys. Come here often? I mean, multiple times a week I do. Hello Chris, how you doing? Welcome. Hiya. You get to the stream and hear about being on my knees. I'm talking about my workout routine, okay? I can only do knee push. No, wait, I can't even do knee push-ups. That's what I'm talking about. I can only do wall push-ups so far. Of course, I can do crunches. I can do squats. And I talked to my friend this weekend who's also working out at the moment. And he told me that I've been doing squats wrong this entire time. Because beforehand, when I did squats, I could go all the way down. But that was because I was standing up on my toes. He was just like, no, your your heels have to be on the ground to do proper squats. So I'm just like, oh, have I been doing it wrong? So now I'm doing squats right. My feet a little bit apart, and then my knees, not knees, I keep saying knees. My heels keep touching the ground. Wait until you get into the variations of push-ups. Full sculptural really changes the intensity? I would think so. Bruce Lee could do one-hand push-ups. Well, he also worked out for years and every day. I just started. And it's fairly typical for women to be a lot stronger in legs and men to be a lot stronger upper body. So yeah, lower body will feel easy for you and upper body hard. And the funny part is, I'm trying to focus on my mid-body because I want my stubborn belly fat to disappear. So I'm running to lose weight, and then I'm working out to gain muscle weight, you know? That's what I'm doing. The most impressive with Lee was really his ability to do the dragon flag candlestick with ease. What is that? Wait, what is the dragon flag / candlestick? What does that mean? But yes, I did start doing jumping ropes. I just do it in the evening, so I don't do it straightly in the sun. And my goal is to do 10 minutes jumping ropes every other day. And like the same days as I run. And I run for typically around 13 to 15 minutes. What is your secret, Mint? What is your secret? I wanna know. Hold on. I will come close. I will come close. I'm coming closer. I'm coming closer. Hi. Hello D, how you doing? Welcome. Hiya. I'm ready for my secret. Now for my tail be really excited. Oh my god, smooch. We all love a little good smooch. You lay down on your back, hold on to something above your head, and then with a stiff body raise your legs until the point nearly straight up. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I think the most impressive thing Bruce Lee ever did is that he is the only one who have defeated Chuck Norris. Oh. Really? That's more than a smooch? Oh, you go in there. You go way in there. Damn. You just go in there. Both meme and actual, they did spar multiple times. Oh. Hey, Kynes! How you doing? Welcome! Just go for it? Wait, do you mean me doing the, dragon flag candlestick thingy that Hurt is described? Like, I can't do that. Hello, board council member. How you doing? Welcome. Cheese. I'm actually not a really big fan of cheese. Oh, boo? What do you mean, boo? I've just started my workout routine. I can't. I'm not advanced. I'm a fucking weak, okay? I'm fucking weak. Wait, what is this called again? I just know it as a meme song. I don't know what it's actually called. You can't do that, and you can rep some 50+ full hollow body crunches with ease. Oh, I really want the booba scan emote. Mint! Thank you for reminding me. I actually need to make that emote at some point. By the way, guys, We have a new emote. I just got reminded. We have a new emote. We got ding dong emote. Do it? Yeah, I should do it. I make my own emotes, so I should just do it. I think it looks really easy to do, so I should probably just do that. You also just started out your workout routine. Is all right. I mean, my workout routine today was really hard. I couldn't even finish the whole routine because it was a video of 25 minutes. I just 25-minute video. There we go. I just started watching and I tried following it. I had to give up at the 15-minute mark. I couldn't finish it. So my small goal for now is to finish that workout routine. Your routine isn't even a workout, you just eat less to lose weight and you hate it? You do realize, kinds, I mean, that's also a way to do it, but eating less carbs, you will lose weight, but just really, really slowly. It will help out and also be really healthy for you if you start working out or just go for a run or something like that. If you start trying to lose weight, start trying to train at the same time. That's what I'm doing. It's hard to begin with, but that's just until you get into it. Oh, you have an hour-long routine? Damn, dude! And you're just like, it's alright. For me, I would die. I can't do it for that long. I'm a newbie. Reminds you of a joke you heard in German. Translates, good news, gentlemen. You too can please a woman with only 10 centimeters. And it doesn't matter if it says Visa or MasterCard. What the fuck? It's a very light workout. Yeah, my workout, I found a video that's for, it says it's for beginners, but I feel like it's really hard. It's a full body beginner video, but I feel like it's really hard to do. That's mainly because I'm not used to it, I think. You hate exercise and being sweaty, feels icky. Think it might be an autism thing? I don't think so. I also hate being sweaty. I don't hate exercise though. I hate being sweaty and being tired, like physically. Mostly the sweat part. But there's one thing you can do to not feel sweaty, and that's basically just go for a swim. Go out for a swim. You work your whole entire body that way. You do feel tired though. You can't avoid that. But you do feel tired, but you don't feel as sweaty afterwards. And you get to go to take a shower right after. And even better, you're saving money on your water bill. Because you're using, but then again, you're using money on for the to get into the swimming pool. But still. You're a huge foodie, so you hate being hungry, but you hate being sweaty more? That's fair. You watching this with your baby brother? Excuse me, board council? How old is your baby brother? My stream is an 18+ stream for reasons. I mean, I'm not doing anything explicit, don't worry. But I curse a lot in my stream, just so you are aware. But you're both welcome, as long as you're above 18. Okay. Kinds and water are not a good mix, you would know. Oh. Wait, you've lost 1.5 kilos so far? It's been a couple of weeks? It's not like he understands? Oh, that young. I see. Hello, it's Kaya. How you doing? Welcome. Hiya, 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 hiya. Boom, boom. Oh, I just realized the song I'm listening to. Anyways, yeah, but I don't like being sweaty either. You're just like you get kind of used to it, but after working out, the first thing I want to do is take a cold shower. That's the only time I want to take a cold shower because I am so fucking tired and I'm so fucking sweaty. I just want to get rid of the sweat. But at the same time, I can't take a shower right away because I will still be sweating after my shower, so the shower would be pointless. I need to wait a little bit before going into the shower just to prevent myself from being too sweaty after the shower, if that makes sense. Oh, besides falling asleep? I see. Why is my tail moving so much? Because I'm happy! That's why. Insert joke about you needing more cold showers here, trying to keep it classy. I understood the joke, I understood the joke. Hello, Synapse, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your name is Jack Hammer and you work out 30 hours a day? That's impossible! A day is only 24 hours long. It looks like it's lagging. Trust me, I made my model myself and the tail is not up-to-date rigging. So it might be a little bit laggy. Yeah. That's because it's bouncing around and it's trying to keep up with my movements. And I'm not a professional rigger. I only have around 1 to 2 years of rigging experience. So I'm trying to make my tail better by different things I want to have in my, what's it called? I want to have on my model. But rigging is so complicated. I'm trying to figure out how to make it not laggy. Just drink 5-6 hour energies and enter a forbidden 25th hour of the day. I don't drink energy drinks anymore. I drink coffee. I mean, I don't drink energy drinks. No, I was about to say besides gamer subs, but the gamer subs I drink is caffeine free, so I don't really count that as energy drinks. The caffeine free gamer subs is basically just like, I don't know, some kind of flavored water for me. Yeah, Nordic people here, 6 energy drinks would be cutting down on caffeine for us. I'm also in the north. I'm also part of the Nordic. But I don't drink energy drinks. We replace vitamin D with caffeine here in Scandinavia. Actually, I do the opposite. I would rather have vitamin D than I would have caffeine, even though I'm drinking coffee. But caffeine from energy drinks, there's a lot more caffeine in energy drinks than there is in a cup of coffee. Just a joke about how insanely much caffeine or coffee we average. I mean, you probably drink more coffee than I do. I think today I drank 3 to 4 cups before stream because I was working. I'm always working behind the scenes, you know that. But I was working behind the scenes, and to do that, I like to drink coffee. So I drank 3 to 4 cups of coffee, and then right here when the stream started, I switched to water. I have been drinking half a liter of water so far. Yeah, half a liter, like 1 bottle of water today. And I plan on this bottle of water I'm drinking right now. It has to be empty when I end the stream. I have this habit of every time I work or draw, I will I have this habit of drinking whatever I have beside me. So that could be coffee, that could be juice, that could be gamer subs, that could be water. Doesn't matter. I just had to drink something. It could also be soda. But I tried to cut down on the soda. You don't drink coffee, but you do down some 2 to 6 of tea per day. Oh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I only drink tea when I'm sick. I don't touch tea unless I'm sick. Don't touch tea unless you're sick. I mean, tea is probably good for you, but... And then again, I still only drink tea when I'm sick. Because for me, tea just tastes like boiled water. With a weird aftertaste. So I'm just like... No. It doesn't taste good for me. At least not the tea bags I've been using. And I tried adding sugar to my tea at one point. That tasted even worse. So no, I would not be drinking that. Add milk to the tea? I don't remember if I tried that already. So I don't remember how I don't remember how that tastes like if I've tried it. If you brew tea wrong or do a low quality tea, it isn't pleasant. Yeah, you told me that before, her, but I'm just not a tea drinker. You're not a huge fan of tea either, or coffee, that's why you're addicted to energy drinks? I wasn't a huge fan of coffee either, until I forced myself, I don't know why I did that, but I forced myself to drink coffee, and now I'm kind of used to it. If if I add milk to the coffee. I can't drink black coffee. That is too bitter for me. I need to have a latte or just normal coffee with milk. My cat is streaming. I just heard a whimper. So yeah, I can't drink black coffee. I need milk in my coffee, but no sugar. I've tried sugar in my coffee and that tasted awful. So I just need milk. Milk. That's the same thing. When I'm sick, like my sore throat or anything like that, I drink warm milk with honey. I don't drink tea with honey. I drink warm milk with honey. That actually feels like it helps a lot. Similar with coffee. If it is bitter, it is either low quality or badly brewed. Oh, that reminds me. When me and my family, we went to visit my grandmother's grave on another island in Denmark. We had to take the ferry to get there, and the coffee on the ferry was insanely bitter. Even my parents didn't like it. So I was just like, no matter the amount of milk I put in it didn't help. So I was just like, what? That tastes awful. I don't want to know your caffeine addiction. I have an idea. Now you get used to the bitter taste of the properly unwashed huge coffee can at work. Ew. Coffee is fairly sweet if you brew it right and have a slightly creamy feel to it. I think there's a difference of coffee beans here. I don't think all coffee beans are the same. I think no matter, there's coffee beans that will taste bitter, and then there's the coffee beans that will give it creamier taste. I believe that. I think there's a difference in coffee beans. I don't believe that all coffee beans are the same, and it's just about how you brew it. The extremely bitter coffee is usually brewed and kept warm at too hot temp for a few hours. Usually what I get right now, I do coffee capsules when I'm alone. And I do instant coffee when my parents are visiting, because then I can just warm up a whole can of water and then the instant coffee. So when I'm alone, I use coffee capsules with latte flavor. So my latte capsule is what I drink when I'm alone. I drank 4 of those today, by the way. Robusta is bad coffee. Arabica is, however, the coffee they sell in the Nordics, unless instant. We don't touch Arabica. I don't know the different brands of coffee. I just buy instant coffee and and drink that when my family is visiting. Oh, we don't touch Robusta. Oh.
I am here and wetter than you'd like.
Hey Toast, how you doing? Welcome. Hello Mousy, how you doing? Welcome. You love iced coffee? No, that's a funny thing. I've never tasted iced coffee, but I don't like cold coffee, so that's why I'm not tempted to taste iced coffee. Also, Toast, your statement. Oh, thank you for 6 months, Toast. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for half a year. Thank you. Arabica and Robusta are varieties of the coffee beans themselves. Huh, I see. Friel filter coffee, brew 1.5 liter at a time is not too bad. If it has a film of oil on top of it, then it's always super bitter. A film of oil on top of it? That sounds nasty. I don't know if it is. It just sounds nasty. Safe to say it isn't our normal for you to drink 4 sugar-free monsters a day then? I like how you say you drink sugar-free monster. And I'm just like, yeah, it's still really unhealthy for you even though they're sugar-free, but I guess you know that. You love anime about coffee? Wait, there's anime about coffee? Well, of course there is. When I do coffee, I usually do a medium roast Arabica, grind it as needed, and then AeroPress it. It gets wonderful, sweet and creamy. Irony is that you do this for cooking. Oh, I'm not that advanced when brewing coffee. I don't even brew coffee. I just buy coffee capsules and then or drink instant coffee. That's what I do. I'm not cute. No, I'm not cute. I don't know. When I say I'm not cute, I'm laughing at the expressions I'm trying to do on my model, and then it's just like it just cracks me up. That's why I keep laughing after that. When I do coffee is when I don't do coffee because tea is superior compared to coffee. Nah. Tea is liquid medicine. That's how I see tea. Tea is liquid medicine. That's how I protect tea. Coffee is a weird fix to have because I feel like it helps sometimes. Other times it doesn't help. If I get too much coffee, I can feel my my pulse. Maybe not my pulse, but my whole body is kind of like filled with energy, and I'm just like, need to do something. Iron Mouse is cute, but Zyber is more cute. Shut up! No, I'm not. Tea doesn't keep you from wanting to beat up coworkers. Wait, does that mean coffee does? So if you want to beat up your coworkers, you just take a cup of coffee and then you're good? In other words, we need to put you on tea only. We want you to beat up your coworkers, Toast. That's how it works. I don't condone to violence. Disclaimer, I don't condone to violence, by the way. You go through a full pot of coffee a day? Damn. That's a lot of coffee. I would shit myself if I did that. You love Death Note, you love... what is MHA? I don't know what that is. But, and you also love Bleach. I tried to watch Death Note. I almost finished it, but then I got spoiled and now I don't want to finish it. I tried to watch Bleach. I didn't get... Wait, I don't even know how far in I got into Bleach. That was a long time ago. Oh, My Hero Academia! Okay, I watched some of that as well with a friend, and then it kind of died out for me. You got ADHD, so caffeine makes you relax? Wait, that has the opposite effect on me, though. I don't think I have. Okay, I might have ADHD, but I've never been tested. I've never been diagnosed with it, but me, when I drink too much coffee, I get energized. It works a little bit on me, actually. My friend is just like, nah, coffee doesn't work with your energy. And I'm just like, on me it does. I can feel it if I get too much coffee. I noticed that when I started drinking coffee, my body started to shake slightly. That's when I could feel maybe I drank too much coffee. Then my body just started shaking, and now I can feel like if I get too much coffee, my inner body, like inside my body, starts to shake, not my outer body. If that makes sense. So I can feel my energy going up. But that's only if I drink too much coffee. You too happy for you drink coffee? I drink latte or coffee with milk. You never really got energized from it before you used to come home from work and drink an energy drink, then go to sleep on the sofa? You see, I could do that once as well, like drink an energy drink. I didn't drink much. I drank an energy drink throughout the whole day. One energy drink, by the way. And then I could sleep at night. But then I got sick and I lost my job. And then if I started drinking energy drinks, even though they lasted the whole day, I couldn't sleep. So they started having an effect on me, and I was just like, this is weird. I do like energy drinks for the taste, but I'm not drinking them anymore because it's only energy drinks, then I can't sleep for some reason. You used to get zoomies from energy drinks, but you assume you're so used to them by now that they're very little for you? Oh, basically daily occurrence. I mean... I sometimes do have zoomies as well, but not to that extent as my cat does. I think last stream she had zoomies. She just... Or was that on the blue side? I don't remember. On one of my streams, she had zoomies, and she was just running around the apartment, meowing, grabbing my sofa, and I had to get the water bottle out, and everything was wrong. Just saw one of the games you like to play got an update. Wait, which one? Which one got an update? Because I'm not sure which of the games you like that got an update. Diplomacy is not an option. Is that the title? That's one heck of a title. I've never heard about that game. That's wild. I love the title though. Diplomacy is not an option. I'm just like, okay, so you choose violence. You choose war. You recommend checking it out? It's a silly game. Wait, let me try and pull it up on Steam. Ah! There you go. Let's see. Go to the store, and you said diplomacy is not an option. Difficult. Oh, it's also on sale. Even it's on 60% sale. It got very positive reviews. Oh, it's one of those strategy games? It's not obviously a strategy. Yeah, it just says right here. Strategy game set in a medieval fantasy world. Build your town defenses, raise shoot armies, and fight against massive hordes of enemies. Huh. It's one of those games. I can see that as some kind of a chill game. Honestly. I have 3 friends who own this game. Okay. I mean, it's an option. I don't know if it's so. I mean, I'm not really. Okay, I do like strategy games, but most of the strategy games I play is Might and Magic, like Heroes, Might and Magic. That's the kind of strategy games I like to play. And I really suck at it. I suck at playing strategy games. I once played a board game called Stratego. That's also like kind of like a strategy game, and I was just like, I fucking fail all the time because I have no clue what I'm doing. Hello Timberwolf, how you doing? Welcome. Heroes free? Yeah, I love Heroes free, but what I play currently is Might and Magic Olden Era, because that is built the same way as Heroes free was, just with better graphics and more updates. So, if you like Heroes free, I would recommend checking out Might and Magic Olden Era. That's a really good one. That's what I'm playing at the moment. There's an entire undead faction whose whole theme is around heavy metal and the fact that they want to share their song with the living by killing them. Wait, you're killing people with a beat? That's sick. Killing people with a beat. You're just like, he's killing people! Yeah, but at least he got a beat. I love that idea. I love that idea. Just like, he's killing people, but with a beat. You know what I actually feel like is weird? So, my bodysuit, right? Let me show you a little bit of my bodysuit. So my bodysuit, right? My bodysuit is slightly purple. And my green screen is actually a purple background. So I feel like it's weird or lucky maybe that the chroma key does not capture my like it doesn't affect my bodysuit. Otherwise my bodysuit would be transparent. I would just have a transparent body. Because the reason why I use purple as my green screen is because in my normal outfit I have green. Also in this outfit for that matter. So if I use the green screen, then the chroma key thinks the green on my model is also part of the green screen, and that will just become transparent. That's basically why I do a purple on the background, because it's rare that I have purple on my model. Metal is the one place where you find such lines as all flesh is equal when burned. I mean, is it wrong? Heroes free? You know which one you're talking about with Might and Magic? It's Heroes Might and Magic 3. I love that one. The ending for that faction has them on a balcony in front of a city crowd where the leaders go, "Congrats, you all shall die soon, but we are hosting a concert and you all are invited afterwards." Wow, talking about if you kill everybody and then host a concert, will you have any... Okay, if they come back as undead, then maybe you will have a crowd. Maybe you will have a crowd. Sorry if you can hear clicking in the background. I'm clicking my clicker. I've been sitting here clicking my clicker this entire time. Anyways, how about we continue to yap, but I start drawing because I need to work on this. I started this drawing yesterday. It's a commission for Kynes. So, it's a one part. What's it called? It's a one side of a doggy that I'm currently making. Let me put my tail down. It's the one part of the doggy that I'm currently making. So let's see how it goes. Okay, it isn't the right one. I was just like, wait, is my display capture the right one? I didn't test that before stream. This is how far I got with the drawing. I just made the background gray, just so it doesn't blind my eyes. Because with a white background, I have the tendency to blind my eyes. This is how sexy you would be if you locked the fuck in. This is Kynes' ideal body, guys. This is how Kynes actually looks. And yes, he doesn't wear anything. He doesn't wear any clothes. He only wears his accessories. And he has a little discreet sensor on him, so I can stream this. So with the white background, you end up flashbanging yourself periodically. Basically, yeah. It's just that my eyes can't focus that well if I keep staring at a white background. So I tend to darken up the background sometimes, just so I can see better and don't accidentally like flash myself. This reminds me, you need to send you a silly meme. Then do it. Send me a silly meme. I would like to see. Also, I really do love the ponytail with this outfit. I just love my ponytail. My ponytail looks so good on me. I've once before in real life, IRL, actually been told that a high ponytail looks really good on me. So maybe that's true. Okay, let's see. Where do we start? Oh my god, I have so many layers and I didn't name them. You can't see it, but I can see all my layers and I didn't name them. What is this? This is... Oh! Okay, the top one... Hold on, I'm gonna name them really quick so I don't get confused. The top one is the cover. Tail... Wait, let's just call this chain. One. Normally I don't name my layers when it's just a flat drawing. Only when it has to be animated. But with this many layers, I kind of need to. Oops. Maybe if I could spell right, that would be... Fuck. There you go. What is the layer 9? Layer 9 is one of the necklaces. So let's see. Let's call this necklace 1. The other one's probably necklace 2. Yep. Necklace 2. And this should be the choker. Nope. No, it's not. What is layer 7? Oh my god. Okay. That's a chain on the choker. Okay. So let's call this choker chain 1. This is choker chain. Ow! It has been sent. I will check it out in a second. Toast. Who's sending a ducky to Chris on his done? That is Kynes' area. That's not me. I'm just the artist. And this right here is the choker itself. But I would love if Chris suddenly had a Kynes ducky. That would be so fucking funny. Oh, and this is the sketch. There we go. Okay, now I named everything, so now I know what's what. It would be fucking hilarious. Okay, let me save this real quick. It takes a while to save because the file... Okay, it actually saved really quickly. The file is...
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
Thank you for that, Patties. Hello, Seven. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the 7th stream streak. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Ryu. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, Chris Rao. I'm doing pretty good, Rio. Oh my god, I have a blue mark, a bruise on my leg, and it's so fucking sore. Wait, I need to check out the meme that Toe sent me. I'm not showing my... Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a funny meme. Oh, that actually reminds me, that meme you sent me, Toast. That reminds me that there is this trend commissioning going around on Twitter about VTubers getting their chest drawn as an upper view so they can put it as an asset to their streams. And I'm just like, but that will block out like half the screen. I mean, it will give people something to see it. Like, it will give people something to see and look at. But I'm just like, but that's not the content they're supposed to look at on Twitch. Oh yeah, you've seen that? I didn't mean to make it sound like your was bad. That's okay, Chris. That's okay. I know what you meant. You don't want to see a sexy drawing of your own brother. That's what you mean. Or you don't want to own a sexy drawing of your own brother. That's what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Just gaslight him like really well. You don't know how that wouldn't get you banned or blocked out what you want to see. Exactly. Suddenly there's no stream, only boob. Exactly, only booba. Are you not getting cold with such a massive boob window? No, because it's currently summer. So no, I will not. Hello Disney Cars, how you doing? Welcome! Hiya. Oh. The boobs insulate. Okay, wait. There's something I actually wanted to draw because I realized that when I drew this drawing, before I put the tail down, like the end of the tail, I forgot to draw the feet. So right now he doesn't have toes. Hold on, this drawing is massive, so I need to do, yeah. So I need to draw the toes, and excuse me for drawing bad toes. You like my outfit today? Thank you, I really appreciate it. No, I didn't take his toes away. He didn't have toes to begin with. I'm giving him toes, so right now, Kynes is showing feet. Everybody who wants to see his feet, now's your chance. And then after I draw his feet, I think I will clean up this drawing. Because right now it's just a sketch. So I'll clean it up. So it can get colored. It's gonna take a while to clean up because this drawing, I'm not measuring it in pixels, which I normally use. I'm measuring this in centimeters because I need to get the exact what's it called, measurements done for what this is going to be used for. So that's why this drawing is huge. It's over 11,000 in height, in pixels. So it's a huge drawing. Get those sniffer emotes out, chat. I mean, I do have a sniffer emote, honestly. I'm so cool to you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Kind doesn't have toes because his pet frame ate them. She's a familiar, not a pet. Oh, brother feud. There we go. How do I even start with these toes? Hold on. Let me see if I can. If we just do this. Let me get rid of the chains because they're actually really annoying me right now. Background, nope. The background's fine. Let me put up here so I can draw the toes on top. I'm not good at drawing toes, by the way, so this is gonna look really funky. I could use my own toes as reference. I mean, from my model. Not my IRL toes, I mean from my model. There's still skin, which is gonna make it feel cold and rainy weather and stuff. What do you mean I don't go outside often? I go outside almost every day. Almost. I mean, I am a streamer, so... I just imagine, okay, what does the foot look like? I mean, do you know how difficult it is to draw toes and, like, just draw feet and hands? Feet and hands are actually what I feel like is the most difficult thing to draw. Okay, let's give him a big toe. At least the big toe, I feel like the big toe is the worst of all the toes to draw. Yeah, they're going to be straight down, so. Hello? I thought I heard something. Ah, where's my mouse? There it is. I have no idea what the fuck happened. I think I heard a noise. Maybe I didn't. Anyway. That's why the best to just draw beans. This is a joke. You cannot relate, you can barely draw as is. I mean, just practice, it'll be fine. I'm going to draw some weird toesies. They're just gonna look like tiny water drops or balloons or whatever you want to look, or however you want to. It's not gonna be the prettiest toes, and I can also see I'm making a mistake already. You wanna do this because toes, they gradually go a little bit back, so toes doesn't go straight. They go a little bit up, so I needed to change that. That's not what you saw at first. Did you see ball sacks? am I throwing ball sacks on Kynes' feet? That was you slapping your leg at your own joke, don't worry about it. Wait, Toes, what did you see? Did you see ball sacks? Here's his little toe. Yeah, the foot comes down here. So that should work fine. Okay. He's also gonna have toenails, so let's work in that magic. I'm not even sure I'm drawing this correctly, but I'm sorry for your fucked up feet, Kynes. I'm not good at drawing feet. I need to look up references of feet, actually. It would just be so weird me searching for feet online. Depends who's wanting to know. I mean, could you imagine someone look... Wait, hold on. I fucking drew it wrong. Taking notes on how to draw feet. Trust me, you don't want to draw them like this because I did it wrong. Give me a sec. I'll just do this. I just realized that the big toe has to be on the inside of the legs and not outwards. I drew it wrong. Kinds of toesicles. Oh damn. Be sure to delete the browser history after this. But did you just join into? Hello Corgi, how you doing? Welcome. Also, hello, Burmy. How you doing? Welcome. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. The main point is the apps. Oh, trust me, the apps are there. The apps are there, and look at these knees. I can't wait to actually color this and see if I fuck up the coloring or not. All right, let me just delete this. Whoops, because we don't need this. Hello. Hello, Peony. Hi. Peony, how? Thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. It's fine. We can just say he has 2 left feet. So we're looking up feet online. There's people that do that every time they want to feel something. That is true, but I'm not into feet. That's why I don't know how to draw. I'm pretty sure if I was into feet, I would probably know how to draw them. Let's see. Let's just delete this part because the tail goes in and block. I'm so happy that the tail blocks most of this. Alright. Let's do this. No, wait, before we do that, let me go to the toesies and do the other one. Because the other ones go down to here, so we want... Okay, let's see. Wait, I can just do something else. Hold on. Take this. Nope, not that. Copy. Did I paste it? Stop it. There we go. And then we just do this. This is the... Whoops. That's not what I wanted. This is the cool thing about digital drawing. Boom. Boom! I just copy-pasted the entire thing and then I can delete what's not supposed to be visible. And redraw everything that is supposed to be visible. There we go. There we go, there's the foot. Now I can do this. Get the foot down. Oh my god, it's so slow because it's such a huge file. There we go! You got toesies! Everyone gets to see the exclusive production of the best Dakimakura in the world. This is only the front side. I haven't done the back side yet, and I don't think I'll be able to do to start the back side today, because this is only the sketch phase. You do the tail technique all the time. If there's something you can't draw, cover it with another object. See, I used to do that, but and that's what I did a little bit. Okay, I did a little bit with the hands in this one because I just realized something. This area right here, it looks so wrong. Just think about it. It was not meant to be like that. It was not meant to be like that. Oh my god, I just realized. It's not meant to look like that. Oh my god. I mean, I don't want to draw it over because I don't know how to draw hands that well. Keep it. No balls. Oh, I'm gonna keep it, Kynes. I'm gonna keep it. It's your doggy, so if you want me to keep it, I'm keeping it. But yeah, I actually covered the hand with this blanket because I was just like, yeah, I don't want to draw. I tried drawing the hand and it was really fucked up, so I was just like, well, I'm just giving up. But then again, what I'm trying to do lately is not covering up the hands or feet because I want to be better at drawing. So if you cover it up all the time, then you're not going to learn how to draw. You're just taking the easy route, you know? Feet has been such a meme with your friends because one guy's into feet. We play Organize and in basically all the artwork the feet just happens to be hidden. Oh my god. Really? I didn't even know that. But feet are a bitch. Feet are just as much a bitch. Oh, sorry, my word. No, my voice. Feet are just as much a bitch as hands are. I'm just calling it as an artist's perspective. Okay, now I can put the chains back. This tail was actually a little bit, what can I say? The tail part here was actually a little bit challenging for me to do, but I think I got it. I think what I have to do now is clear up the drawing. Clean up, not clear up. So let's see. We can put the choker down. Chains not, and the necklaces are not gonna be. Let me put that down there. Do this. There we go. And then we need the cover. The cover is also gonna be. Okay, so the only thing that's not gonna be covered down is the chains and the necklaces, because I need to do that on a separate folder, because that will look better. You gotta get ready to doctor appointment, and after that you gotta go to work. Have a good feed stream. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Have a good appointment and have a good day at work. Feet are worse than hands. I use posing dolls for hands, and it makes it much more easy. You know, when I was younger, I thought about getting a posing dolls, but it never really worked out for me because it always looked wonky for me. So now I just look up references on the internet. That works better for me, actually. Okay, I like to start from the top. So let's just start. This is gonna be a tedious process. Not really anything interesting to look at. It's just me basically, because I don't really do line art per se. I just do the sketch and then I clean up the sketch so it becomes the line art. If that makes sense. So this is maybe not the most interesting thing to watch. Just saying. But it's part of the process, so. And I'm gonna make a lot of lines. You just draw fat sausages for fingers and pray? I mean, that's what I did to begin with until I started learning how to draw fingers. So, I'm kind of learning mostly how to draw female fingers because I have more experience in drawing females than drawing males. But then again, oh yeah, thank you, Toast. I forgot about that. I forgot about my category. But, and let me say it like this, looking up references for this docky, I didn't mind. I didn't mind looking up the references. I mean, for study purposes, of course, honestly. But I was a bit surprised when I started looking, that's why you're here. Yeah, you're here to help me manage my stream. I thought you were about to say you were here to make me look up references. Yes. This drawing is referenced out of Toast's body. That's what we do. But yeah, but when I first typed in male anatomy on Google to look up for male anatomy references, that was not the kind of references I was looking for. You get some interesting pictures of male anatomy. But I also found what I was looking for. You mainly draw a cuter style, so the fingers are normally short and stubby, but you can draw yourself a nice man. Oh wait, do we draw chibis? Is that the thing? You wish you were that chiseled? You can get that chiseled, Toast. It's just about dedication and a lot of work, you know? You can get that chiseled if you want to. Dedication, a lot of work. And you really need dedication because it's not gonna come from day to day. I need to make this a little bit smaller so I can control it a little bit better. That's what she said. Not me sitting really, really awkward because of my mic. I don't know how to say it without being weird, but you draw not chibi but small characters. I think I know what you're talking about. If it's not chibi but just small, is it lolly? Do you draw lolly? Because lolly is definitely a thing you can do. Okay, I will keep this background for now and then I'll delete it. I'll keep the background and use it as a guide to where to put all the shades on the background. So I'll keep that for now as it is, and then work on that later. That's the plan. Because the background is not supposed to look like that. Oh my god, I remember when I was making the arms and the hands, I was just like, why hands? Why are they a thing? I mean, I love having hands, don't get me wrong. But drawing them, holy shit. That was a challenge for me. That's why I just gave up, because it looked weird. You don't like that word since it's usually associated with icky stuff, but yeah. Oh, you're strictly suited for work. You're strictly safe for work, sorry. I don't know why I got it in my head that the S stands for suited. But yeah, that's fine. You can call it lolly. That's just some people had sexualized the word, unfortunately. But lolly does exist. That is not sexualized. I just want to point that out. Non-sexualized lolly is a thing. It's not their fault. It's not the lolly's fault that some people just sexualize the word. Yeah, very unfortunate. Exactly. I mean, I don't particularly like lolly myself. I mean, I don't mind it. Let me say it like that. But I wouldn't want to be lolly myself. Is basically what I'm saying. Your art teacher used to call you out on drawing only female hands, but he was using... Wait. But you were using your own hands as a reference, not your fault if you got skinny hands? I mean, it's not fair if you get called out for only drawing one gender of hands when you don't have a reference for the other gender, you know? You need references! Even professional artists use references. It's just a thing. I think we're making these horns a little bit more round at the top so they don't like poke out your eyes. I'm pretty sure that was what was in the reference as well, so they're not completely pointy. They had a little bit softer edge to it. Yep. You had to step away for a moment to answer your earlier statement. I know I could get chiseled like that, but I know for a fact that I do not have the time to exercise at that extreme to get that chisel. That's also fair. I mean, if you're still okay with how you look like right now, then... And you know you don't have the energy or to exercise for that to get that chisel, then that's also completely fine. Thank you, Rio! Thank you, I appreciate you! You're rocking your Midwestern dad with a beer gut look. Let's fucking go. As I said earlier to you, Toast, hail the beer belly, you know? All hail the beer belly. Got faith in his chest. Give him the rest. That's my epic tale. Champion rebel. Defeated the villains. Now pour him some ale. Yeah, okay, I'm not growling. I don't want to ruin my voice because I don't know how to growl. If I get too quiet suddenly, it's because I'm entering work mode. So I just become super concentrated. Also, you're being dragged into Overwatch. You still mod, but gonna be quiet as I play. That's okay, Toast. I'll just scream for you if I need your help urgently. What about a beer belly is Midwestern? I think it's just a common to be used in context to Germans. I mean, beer bellies exist everywhere. So all hail the beer belly. Okay? There's nothing wrong with a little beer belly. You could be sexy with the beer belly, just trust. It's all about your personality. Your personality can make a beer belly sexy. That's a quote of a lifetime. Well, they don't exist in places where there's no beer, right? I mean, then they're just called something else. I don't think... Okay, if they're not called beer bellies, they're probably called something else if there's no beer available. Okay, if you don't have a beer belly, if there's no beer available, then you're just fat. Gotta admit it. There's nothing wrong with being fat, just take care of your health. I'm not fat shaming anyone. I would never. Personality can make a beer belly sexy. That was not on my bingo card. Wait, you have a bingo card? What the fuck? I'm not used to people making bingo cards of me. It would be cool though if people actually made bingo cards of my streams. That would be so fucking cool. I've never had that before. I would like to see it if someone actually did that at some point. I would like to see what they would put on the bingo card, like after the stream. Because I don't want to ruin the stream by purposely not saying anything like that. To ruin the bingo card. But after the stream, it would be fun to see the bingo card. If someone made that. Oops. Oh my god, I skipped lunch! I'm hungry. Okay, I've gotten used to eating the healthy breakfast that I'm eating, so I'm hungry again after a little while. In the beginning, when I started eating healthier, I was feeling full for multiple hours, but now I start feeling hungry again after a few hours. And I skip lunch again. Nothing wrong with being fat is so true. Your favorite top athletes are fat but so healthy. There is nothing wrong with being fat. Just make sure that you are staying healthy. We love all body types. I also need to work on making like drawing choppy people, because I would like to be able to, if someone has a choppy model or choppy character or something like that and they commission me, then I want to be able to deliver a good result, you know? I don't want to go overboard and make it look ugly. I would want to make it look realistic and cute at the same time. You're bi and you say some of the men you have found most attractive are far from supermodel looking guys. Being a good person is so much more important. True! True! I can totally agree on that. I mean, I'm also bi, but I've only dated men so far. And that's because I am very picky when it comes to my females. Very, very picky. I'm not gonna say any more because I don't want to dox my own personal life. Okay, let's work a little bit on the hair, because right now the hair looks like... Where the fuck is my mouse? Oh, I got all the way to the bottom. Whoops. The hair looks like a little mess. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to connect there. Sometimes I have to look at the bigger picture of my own drawing to see what my idea was when I drew that. Because sometimes when I just look up close and see a bunch of lines, then I don't always know what my idea was and what it was supposed to look like. So I have to get an overview of my own drawing. That's why you see me zoom out sometimes. Just to get an overview of my drawing, to know exactly how to make this, what I'm going to make. delete these random lines. So many random lines I need to delete because they're not supposed to be there. Almost got my saliva down the wrong pipe. Okay, sometimes when I enter work mode, I sometimes do forget to drink something. So I need to remember to drink and hydrate once in a while. Very important, remember to drink and hydrate. I just realized, right? This week...
Oh, drink water, drink water,
I will
drink
drink.
water, bitch. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
Hello Yoshi the Tofu, how you doing? Welcome! It's time to drink water? It was just redeemed for me. So I just drank a little bit of water and now I actually have to pee, but I'll wait a little bit. I can't finish this line art before I have to go pee though, because I can feel it pressuring me. So I'll just work a little bit more and then I will go to the bathroom. Go pee, girl. I should probably go pee, right? I'm doing pretty good, Yoshi. Thank you. I should probably go pee, right? I mean, you just said I should, so... But sometimes when I'm working, it's hard to put down the pen. What was my... Oh. This does not need to be there. Go to the toilet before your bladder explodes? Yes, that's probably a good idea. Hold on. I will go to the bathroom real quick, guys, and then I will be back. There we go. It was safe. I will go to the bathroom. Be right back, guys. Had a nice little pee. Now I'm putting on my drawing glove again. I always have I have this drawing glove that I put on just because then my hand glides smoother over my tablet. You know, pro digital artist. Always, I recommend if you're a digital artist, I always recommend get a glove. You can get drawing gloves for cheap. Just get a glove. That will help you. It will help you so much more when gliding your hand over the what's it called? I just said it. Over the tablet. Yeah. Down to the elbow. Hold on. Let me position myself a little bit better. Get me together a little bit, just a little bit. Make it look pretty. You know, speaking of doggies, actually, I would really love to get my own Dakimakura that I have available right now on Cats Dragons. Do !mark merch to check it out. I would really like to get my own doggy. Problem is, I won't be able to afford it before next month or maybe the month after because of the expenses that I have. So I'm so sad I can't get my own doggy. What I want most, though, is my new keychain of mimics, and also my new standee. That's the merch I would want the most. Also, remember, on all the bodysuit merch, there is Easter eggs on every single bodysuit merch except for the poster and the keychain. But all the other bodysuit merch, the Puma mousepad, the Dakimakura, now let's remember, and the standee, there is little Easter eggs hidden in the art itself. I'm just interested to see if anyone is smart enough to find them. There we go. So I'll definitely be buying my own Dakimakura at some point. I'll definitely be getting that. And that would actually be my first, no wait, not first ever body pillow. I mean, it's my own first body pillow. But I have owned a body pillow before, back when I was a K-pop fan. I owned a body pillow back then. Of G-Dragon from, what's it called? From a Big Bang. You'll also be buying it when there's a paycheck that allows you to do so. Thank you, Toast. I really appreciate that. But I will be getting the standee because what I've realized that I really like to do, I really like to collect standees. So it would be weird for me to not have my own standees. I already have one of them. I have my first standee. I have my first standee of my merch standing at home, but I also want the bodysuit standee. Let's see, that's hair. Oh, this goes here. I'm pretty sure that's how I wanted it to go. Let's see, let me do this done, and then I'll have to check out if this was the right way to go. About this. I'm sure it is, but just to be sure. Delete all the small lines. I'm so glad this is a darkie and not an animated illustration. If this was an animated illustration, this would be so... This would be so... take so long to cut up for the animation. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, like my starting soon screen and my be right back screen, all my animated screens, I made those myself, art and animation. I don't have those available right now for commission, because it takes a long time for me to do. But I actually thought about making that into a commission. Maybe not the animation, because I'm not good at that just yet. But I will maybe make ready to animate artwork, which means you will get a PSD. What? Yeah, Photoshop document. That's true. You will get a PSD file of the artwork you are ordering, and then you have to find an animator to animate it for you. That would be like the commission I would do. And then maybe once I've gotten better at animating, I might open up a commission to animate the artwork as well as an add-on. Or maybe even do like, if you already have an art piece you want to get animated, I might be able to welcome back, Brammy. But I might actually be able to if I get better at animating, I might actually be able to do animation commissions if you already have an art piece you want to be animated. But I need to get better at animating before I do that, because right now I animate with Live 2D. I want to learn how to animate with Spine. I do have Spine. It's an animation program for 2D animations. I do have Spine, and I'm currently in the middle of trying to learn how to use it. So once I learn how to use that, I might open up a animation commissions. Oh, you do frame by frame? I'm actually getting into doing that so I can make the rest of my own emotes, because I've made the majority of my own emotes, but there's some animated emotions I really want that requires frame by frame animation. So I'll have to look into that so I can make frame by frame animation emotes. That's something I want to look into. Frame by frame is pain, but the outcome is worth it usually. That's what I've realized. And maybe that's why I haven't gotten into it so at the moment. I mean, I use Clip Studio Paint to draw, and I know it has an animation. It has an animation feature in the program, so I can just use Clip Studio Paint to animate. Thank you for that, Patties. Thank you. So yeah, I want to get more into animation because the outcome alone is a good motivation for me to be proud of my own animation work. So far, my animations look a little bit stiff, if you can call it that. They don't look bouncy as I want them to be. They also don't look as smooth as I want them to be. They look kind of like you can see where the animation ends and where the next one begins. So that's what I want to work on, so you get a more smooth transition. So you might have a little difficult time to see when the animation like replays. If that makes sense. That's something I need to work on, and I have a feeling that that Spine can help me with that. Honestly, I like the kind of choppy look, so you do more of a Minecraft of... Wait, not Minecraft. Mix! Oh, sorry, I just... You do more of a mix of smooth and big chops. Oh. I don't know much about animations, but I really want to learn. But at the moment, I am so caught up in drawing and in work that it's really, really difficult to start sitting down learning something new. Hello, Young! How you doing? Welcome! Don't you play games anymore? Oh, I do! Just not today. We're going to be playing a game tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be playing Valheim, but today is art day. So today we draw, because I have this commission that I need to get done. So it's really, my stream is really, my streams this week is really Kynes focused, which is my friend that I'm doing this for. It's really Kynes focused because it's a commission for Kynes, and tomorrow we are going to be playing Valheim with Kynes, and on Thursday we're going to be continued just drawing because I don't think I'm finishing it today. So there's going to be a lot of drawing this week. But I do still play games, just not right now. I'm just a variety streamer, so I do a little bit of everything, kinda. I do play games and I do art, so I do. Also, I feel like me doing art streams is just me chilling. Because working on art is actually really chill for me. It's kind of like my therapy. Because back when I got sick and got anxiety and whatnot, I started drawing more frequently, and that actually helped me relax. So I realized that drawing is my therapy, as long as I'm not getting rushed. Then I can do this just fine. Where is this? Is up here. I gotta fly in here! Oh my god, my foot is sleeping. I love sitting cross-legged, but my foot keeps falling asleep when I do that. I really want to give this doggy really nice eyes, so I need to look up eye references when I'm going into coloring. Because right now my eyes, when I draw, looks so insanely simple, but I want them to look a little bit more detailed and pretty. So maybe I should look up some ways to color eyes. Because I'm really bad at coloring eyes. My eyes always look so boring. Just look at my own eyes. They're so simple. I really want to make more fancy looking eyes. So I need to practice that as well. That's just something I've been drawing for a long time, but drawing fancy eyes is just something I've been neglecting. Really. So do we have a hobby to draw this, or are we really talented? You tell me! This is the drawing I'm working on. And I drew this myself, by the way. This is the drawing I'm working on. I'm just refining the lines I made. Simple can be fancy a lot of the time. That is true. That is true. So this is a drawing I'm working on currently. It's going to be a Dakimakura that I'm working on for my editor. Actually, I could just say he's my editor, actually. But for Kynes. I'm working on it for Kynes. He ordered this through me. So this is what we're working on. Yep. You don't know because you're not very good at drawing, so you're not good at giving opinions. I mean, you just need to know whether you think it looks good or whether you think it looks kind of meh. But that's also fair if you're not good at giving opinions. Like I sometimes also be like, if I'm put on the pedestal and put on the spot, I can also be like, not knowing what to say. Because I don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, I don't want it to be misunderstood what I mean. Like if I really like something, I don't want it to be misunderstood that I don't really like it or that I just think it's okay. When I actually think it's brilliant, you know? Sometimes it's about finding the right words. Gonna zoom a little bit in on the eye, because the eye has a little bit more detail. Oh god, I hate when it lags like this. Because the file is so big, it lags sometimes. You're gonna go to bed because you got an interview tomorrow. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Corgi, and thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Have sleep well. Let's see, I'm just gonna work on the eye here. Then we have something like this. Oops. There we go. Much better. Oops. Light strokes, really light strokes, so I can get into the details. Nope. Gotta make this look better. Let's work on the other eye, so don't forget. You know what? Drawing this ducky actually made me realize that I think it looks way better than my own ducky. Even though I think my ducky looks okay, but I have a feeling I could do better. You know? I'm my own worst critic. Yeah, critic. There we go. And then we need to draw a little bit more with the eyes. Okay, actually let's do this, because I have a feeling I know how to draw them afterwards. Work on the lashes, because even though someone thinks that lashes is really feminine looking, males do have lashes indeed. But when you're drawing it on males, it just looks like this big blob without extra lashes. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's work more on the chin. You men are giving lashes, you don't care? That's also fine. The only way I give males lashes is kind of like this. That's how I do the lashes on males. Pretty boys all the way. Let's fucking go. You feel like seeing this? Is it mesmerizing for people when you watch someone draw? Because I know that feeling. Just watching someone draw is actually really relaxing and interesting. It can take a little bit of time. Oh, it will take time most of the time. But it's actually really interesting to watch people draw and to see how they create the art they create. I do like watching drawing streams sometimes when I just want to chill. I just chill on a drawing stream. And maybe I can also, because I'm an artist myself, then maybe I'll be able to learn a few techniques, you know? On how to do different things, because then I see... Sometimes it's difficult for me to know how to draw certain things just by looking at the finished work. Sometimes I need to see how are they actually made. And then I'm learning that way. So it kind of helps me out as well. Watching a drawing stream. Of course, I'm not gonna copy the drawing technique. Or the drawing style, I mean. But I can look at what technique they're using and kind of like make it into my own. Oops. Camel by camel. Camel by camel. Ow. I don't know why my knee is suddenly itchy. I feel like the knee is a really weird, whoops, really weird place to be itchy. That's just me. What was I? Oh, that is the ear that goes here. We're working on the ear. Mamanam, mamanam. This is just a nice, chill art stream. Oh god, I can feel the sneeze coming. Ah! Sorry about that. Oh my god, my sneeze. Sometimes I hate sneezing because I can feel the pain in my chest when I sneeze. But other times I'm just like, it's such a relief when you sneeze because you get rid of that icky, itchy feeling in your nose. Okay, let me delete all this entire thing and let me redo it. Sometimes if I see something I didn't draw that well, I'm just gonna redo it. There we go. Looks better. Some might think that my lines are too thick. I really want to work on my line art work, though. Because sometimes I'm not agreeing with my line art. But also at the times I'm either too lazy or just don't want to fix it. Because I believe I can. I believe I can fix it. It's just about me actually doing it. Maybe I should do more art streams, but where I draw different VTubers. If not, when I don't have commissions, obviously. Because when I have commissions, I want to make those. I want to finish those first. But just doing normal art, like for myself, if I want to do fan art or something like that, maybe I should start doing some drawing some VTubers. Just to practice on, you know. Because for me, it feels like I'm practicing every single time I'm drawing, especially when I look up references, which I do almost every time I draw, if not every time. My cat woke up. I'm not giving her attention. She's not wanting attention right now, but if I look at her, I know she is going to crave attention. And I don't want to end stream just yet because I've almost streamed 2 hours. I feel like the stream goes so fast when I'm drawing. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm entering work mode, so it feels like it goes faster. And maybe I'll do a poll in my Discord to see what people would see more of. If they want to see, if they want to see more gaming, even though that's what I'm doing the most, or if they want to see more art streams. And there's probably some people that doesn't really care what I do. So. But sometimes I want an input, you know? Sometimes I want an input to what people actually want to see. That will also give me ideas to what to stream. It's not because, it's just because we do a poll to what people might want to see for the most. That doesn't mean that's what's gonna happen exactly. It's just gonna give me an idea. Don't you talk about me like that? And he just slapped me, damn. I'm in such a drawing mood lately. I think that's a good thing because it's not always I get motivated to draw. But once to get out... Okay, for me, most of the time when I want to get motivated to draw, I usually just have to start. Start a drawing and then see how it goes. Sometimes I get motivated to continue. And other times I'm just like, today is not the day. And that's okay, because then I just stop drawing for that day. And then I continue, then I might even scratch the drawing and do something else if I don't really like how the draw. I have before, like, when I started drawing, not liking it at all. So I had to scratch it completely, scrap the drawing, and then start over. That has happened before. And that's completely okay. It's okay to not like your own stuff, but don't be too hard on yourself. See, that's my advice, and still I'm my worst critic. I keep dragging myself down over my drawings. It's really rare that I like what I draw. But this drawing I'm drawing today, I'm actually pretty proud of so far. Oops. I'm afraid to color it. There's gonna be color, don't worry. But I'm afraid to color it because I'm afraid I'm going to ruin the drawing with my awful coloring. I'm not the best at coloring art. What I feel like I'm best at is the sketching part. I feel like once I start coloring, it kind of ruins the drawing because I'm not good at putting effects down. I like to sketch the best. That is the most fun to do, and also what I feel like looks best in my drawings. And again, I'm gonna keep the background shadows just to make sure that I know where to put the shadows so I don't have to do it all over again and then forget. So something like this out here, I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Okay, that's almost the forearm and the head done. I just need a little bit of the hair. And then we got so far. Then I just need the rest of the body. This is what I said. This is a tedious process of the drawing, but it's going to make it look so, maybe not so much better, but it's going to make it look more refined once I'm done. Make sure we keep the braid visible. Now I can't wait to get dinner. Not because I'm going to eat something fancy, but because I'm hungry as hell. I'm just going to eat leftovers from yesterday. Well, partially leftovers. I call it partially leftovers because it's only the sauce that is left over. The rest is I have to cook pasta. So I have to cook fresh pasta, like freshly cooked pasta, and then I just have to take the leftover sauce from yesterday. And that's my dinner. It's not fancy, but it's fine. I can't afford fancy dinner right now because I miscalculated how much money I had left for this month. So right now I'm insanely poor. But it's fine. I'm getting paid soon. This is one of the few braids I'm actually kinda okay with because I'm really bad at drawing braids. But he has a braid, so gotta do the braid, you know? The good Viking rockstar braid. Okay, let me hide all the accessories so I can just focus on the line art for now. I mean, all the accessories are not part of the sketch, but just like extra. Hello, Farina! How you doing? Welcome! Hiya, hiya, hiya! Oh my god, I feel slightly dizzy. I don't know why. I'm just like, no, don't feel dizzy now. I don't want to end. If I get too dizzy, I will have to because I can't focus otherwise. But right now, no. We're still working. We're working hard. You're doing great. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. I think I feel a slight dizziness. I still need to figure out with the doctor what the fuck that is. But besides that, I'm doing really good. I'm just hard working right now. We're working on a commission for one of my friends. So I'm in the middle of the tedious process of cleaning up the line art. It's gonna take a little bit. I could, of course, have made this as a splash art, but that's just not my style. Hardworking VTuber? Yay! I've been working all day. If not on myself, then at least on my streaming. Actually, I did both. I worked on myself earlier today by working out. And then I... Oh yeah, I was also down grocery shopping because I needed milk. But besides that, I've been working on myself by working out. And then I've been working on stream stuff behind the scenes. Yeah. I always work. I'm hard at work. What we're drawing? We're drawing this. It's a commission of a Dakimakura to one of my friends, and so far I'm cleaning up the sketch on the front side of the Daki. I still haven't drawn the back side of it yet. Oops. But this is what we're drawing today. So it should be Zyber workaholic? I mean, some people say I'm workaholic, but I do know how to relax. But actually, drawing is actually one of the ways I relax the most. Where's that hand going? Stop! That was, oh my god. I didn't mean for it to look like that. I just wanted to cover up the hand. Because I didn't like how the hand looked when I tried to draw it. And then it looked really sussy. But the owner of the commission said keep it, and so that's what I'm doing. I just want to make my commissioner happy, you know? Covering up the hand or something, or looks like it's itching there. Yeah, it's just itching. It's just a tiny itch. Nothing serious. But I also like that's the first thing you literally look at and realize is that the hand looks pretty sus down there. But I tried drawing the hand to begin with, and it kept looking awful, so I just was just like, well, he needs to be covered up anyways, so let's just cover it up. Normally, I would not advise to cover up hands and feet, because you'd never learn how to draw them if you just cover them up. But right there, I was just like, I can't get this to work properly. So I just did anyways. Well, you looked at most of the things, but that hand was really sus? Well, fair enough. Fair enough, then. It was just the hand you pointed out, but then again, it has been pointed out multiple times this stream, so... I even realized it myself when I was showing up the whole thing. So I even pointed it out myself when I realized it. I mean, I'm still in this kind of sketching phase, so in theory... I could change it, but since the commissioner said, nah, keep it. I'm just like, okay. So I'm keeping it. Well, it's pointed hands in already. Oh my god, the sun is shining through my windows and I'm feeling so fucking hot right now. Oops. So the commissioner sounds sus as well. He said that this version is the Rockstar version of his brand. And he said that the Rockstar version of his brand is 100% more sus than his normal Dragon Viking outfit. So I guess you could call him a sussy guy. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But then again, it's just It's just a commission. I'm just drawing what I'm being told to draw. So there is some things I refuse to draw, but the saucy and not suited and not safe for work stuff is not one of them. But if it was completely not suited for work, not safe for work, I would not be drawing it on stream though. Obviously. It's a guy who told you okay, and it's a guy who told you okay, I didn't know. Yeah, this commission is from a dude. It's of his own character, has his own model. He's a VTuber. So this is a drawing of his own model that I'm drawing right now. Hey Toast! Can we get a shout out to Kynes, please? You hope that dude isn't over 90? I don't think he is. I don't know. I don't ask people their age. Thank you, Toast! So this is the guy we are currently making a commission for. So please go follow him, he's awesome. And we're also going to be collabing with Kynes tomorrow. So it's definitely worth taking a look at. Good luck, Nick. Stay hydrated. Thank you. I will stay hydrated. And have a good day. Oops. I need to change over. Okay, hold on. I need a little bit of water. Let me drink a little bit. There we go. Don't choke on it now. The collarbone. Oh, I forgot to draw to refine the other collarbone. We have two Wait, the collarbone, is it one bone or two bones? The collarbone is one bone, right? It just has a left and a right side. I'm not good with anatomy, so I don't really know. This, okay, we can refine the outline of the pillow. I forgot to do that. Refine the outline of the pillow. It's just the shadows that I will not refine because those are going to be deleted later once I have drawn them in properly. So we're just refining the pillow. There we go. Oh, didn't get the point of the ear. There we go. Find the pillow a little bit more. Oh, whoops. Zoomed way too far in there. Gonna focus on the neck and shoulders. Oops. Did not mean to draw that. I've refined the outer skirts of the pillow. That should be fine. Let me repose myself. Normally I wouldn't be zooming in this far, but working on details I kind of have to, so I can see what I'm doing. I don't even know the way I'm working. I'm not even sure if it's waste of time what I'm doing or if I'm actually doing it right. Because I don't think there's a wrong and a right way to do art, but whether I could have done it more efficiently. But what I have experienced is that it feels like when I'm drawing the line art on top of the sketch instead of refining the sketch, it feels like I am wasting a lot of time. Because then I'm basically drawing the same thing over again, just more refined. It's just what I feel, so that's why I'm refining the sketch. Again, these are just guidelines from the muscles, so they will change a little bit once I get the it'll be deleted once I get the shadows done. I just need guidelines to know where the muscle shadows go. Because I'm not good with male bodies, so I really need guidelines. Hello Clover, how you doing? Welcome! I'm currently drawing Kynes, a commission of a doggy. You having some chicken while resting up from work? Let's fucking go! I love chicken. Chicken tastes good. But this is who we're drawing right now. His name is Kynes VT, and he is he had ordered a doggy from me. This is the first. That is the front view of the doggy. I'm also going to be drawing at some point, not today, But at some point, I'm going to be drawing the backside of the ducky. So this is what we're currently doing. I'm just refining the way I do line art is that I do the sketch and then I'm just refining the sketch and call it a line art. That's what I'm doing right now. Some of the line art might end up being deleted later once I get shadows on. Like the pecs and the muscles. Might the line art be deleted just so I can get a more softer look? With just the shadows. Yeah. But I hope you're doing good, Clover. Yo, Clover, we need to set up a collab again soon. It's been a while. There we go. I mean, it's a good looking arm, not gonna lie. Me drooling over the arm. I mean, some people might know that I have a thing for forearms. So if you have a nice sexy forearm, that could be a good plus in the visual attraction at least. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Yep. Got it. And let me do this. Set me free. Here comes the sussy part of the drawing. Let's do the other part of the arm. Oh my god, that almost got me if it wasn't because I saw it happening in chat. You did it as soon as I looked up in chat? What is the coincidence? Jesus Christ. Hello Matt, how are you doing? Welcome! That kinda got me though. Not me being focused and easily jump scared. Connect that again. You just chilling? Let's fucking go. You probably shouldn't be awake. Wait, what time is it for you? It's 7:30 in the morning? Wait, have you... Question, have you even been to bed yet? Oh, that was one of the... Okay. You plead the fifth? I mean, you're allowed to be up all night. I'm just like, damn, dude. Pulling an all-nighter? Let's fucking go. My cat is currently sunbathing. She's so cute. Here we go. They tend to do that? Hi, my little kitty. She's currently sunbathing. She woke up from her nap in the little tunnel she has, and now she is napping in the sun. Yeah, right in the middle of the floor. So yeah, she woke up from one place to lay down another place. Don't know if she was feeling cold or what she was. But she's eepy now. Damn, I'm going to work on the pecs. Hello? Sammy the Salmonid, thank you so much for the follow. We do appreciate it. Welcome. Let me work on the nip. Spinny! Oh, I need to get a spinny emote as well. There's so many emotes I would really want, but I'm my own emo artist, so I need to just get it together and start making emotes. I made a new emote yesterday. I finally got a ding dong emote, which I've been wanting for so long. But I really need to get my shit together and actually start making just sit down and make emotes. I really need to start doing that. Can I... Does that look more... No, that looks like he has pit hair. Which he probably does, I don't know. On this drawing he doesn't. On this drawing he doesn't have pit hair because it would just look weird, I think, if I drew it. I don't know if it would look weird or sexy, but maybe weird because I'm the one drawing it. And also I didn't ask him whether he has pit hair or not. A little bit more muscle here. Some of these lines will disappear once I start the what's it called? The shadowing and detailing. And some of these lines will disappear because these lines are way too hard, but I'm just using them as a guideline to where I need to put down the shadow. Empty, you feed me so refreshing. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink of. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Yep, a pop song made into a metal cover by Little V. time I redeemed the pipe again, but it was just part of the song. Damn. I was also like, wait, why is the pipe so low?
Hi Zbit.
Zbit. Hello Zero, thank you so much for 15 months. I really do appreciate it. Welcome. You're my soda pop, my soda pop. Nope. I need to go this way. I'm working hard. Thank you for that, Patties. Thank you. Hope you're doing great, Zero. Okay. You get some food soon. You are now that you have heard my voice? Aw, thank you. You really like my voice that much? I don't like it. I don't know, there's something about my voice I don't really like. Maybe it's just like that with everybody, like most people don't like their own voices. That's the one thing I hated about, about editing videos. Is that I had to listen to my own voice when editing. Let's see, there's also this down here that needs to be. It's part of the body. Part of this sexy ass body. Let's take the arm up here before we go down to the torso. Again, these muscles might look weird right now, but it's only for guidelines. I will delete them once I start working on the shadows. To quote Kraftwerk, even the greatest stars dislike themselves in the looking glass. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You're your own worst critic. And that could be in many places, not only art. That can also be in other places. Oops. Yeah, I just don't like hearing my own voice. That's why I rarely listen to my own song, actually. I've listened to it before, don't get me wrong, and every time I play it on stream, I do listen to it, but that's mostly because I need to listen when the song is done, just so I know when to switch over. Your reaction to your voice is honestly, I want to punch that twerp in the throat, which also is why I have filters running when I need to hear your own voice. Really? I don't do that. I need to listen to the raw version of my voice to know how to practice to make it sound better, like when I'm singing. Then I need to hear the raw vocals. Also, I usually order someone, like commission someone to tune and master my voice for a song. I say usually, I've done that once, but and then I feel like they need the raw version to tune and master. It doesn't make sense if I give them a version that is edited and tuned, or even with a filter on, because they need the raw vocals in order to work with. Go. Nice and smooth muscles. It's only this arm over here that looks a little bit weird with all the muscle lines, but that's just to get an idea where the muscles go, so I can work that out properly when shadowing later. There we go. Okay, now I've done, now I've done the whole upper part of the body. Now we get around to the torso. Most filters are destructive in nature and at least always annoying to work around. That is true. I mean, I don't know that, but I believe that. I've tried tuning my own voice, but then I just had to admit that I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, so I ended up hiring someone to do it for me. Because no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to sound better, in my own opinion. So I had to get someone else to make it sound better, because they probably didn't hate my voice. I don't know if they did or not. But they would be able to listen without that thought of actually hating your own voice, you know? Like a second opinion is kind of like the thing. Oh, that's the part of the tail. Oops, this part needs to be deleted because there is... a blanket here. Oops, not what I wanted. Then we also delete this part of the tail. I actually can't wait to see the finished result of this this drawing. Like with colors on and everything. Because I hate my own coloring. Maybe not hate it, but I dislike it at least. I don't like my own coloring. I feel like I could do way better. I just don't know how. But when coloring, I will be looking up reference to know where to put the shadows completely. Because my guidelines will not be enough for me to know where and how to put the shadows. So I will look up references. I'll just do that on my second monitor. But I don't think we're going to be coloring it today. Because this cleaning up the line art has taken a lot of time. And I also need to get food. Whoops. But I have a feeling I would at least finish the line art before I end off today. Have you heard of the KFC dating sim? No, I actually haven't. I say that like I know every single dating sim in the world. I didn't know there was something called the KFC dating sim. It's free on Steam? Huh, maybe I'll check it out. Like after stream. You date Colonel Sanders? I don't know who that is. Is it the founder of KFC? I'm working on the belly button. Working on the little belly button. I'm trying to make the belly button look muscular by doing this. I don't know if it does. Reading this part. And there's this shadowy part by the pelvis that I'll just keep for now. I'll probably remove it once I put shadow on. This triangular thing here. That's just the shadow part. Here we go. Let's work a little bit on the tail over here. There we go. That is, we delete these ones. There we go. These, it's not supposed to look like that. These, like, diamond shape right here. It's just a guideline to where I put the crystal-looking... Yeah, you haven't seen the reference, but there's this kind of blue crystal-looking shapes on the tail. So those are just there to represent that, and then I will make it properly afterwards. Come on, let's see. I'm slowly getting there. Let's see. Yeah, then the blanket goes down here. Let me go a little further up and work on the crotch area. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I want it that way. Hmm. Just going full on work mode right now. With occasional sounds. That's me. You say I want it that way. Oops. You forgot I was live and it isn't your fault? Ow, that hurts. Am I that forgettable? Am I that forgettable? I hope not. Working on them knees. Oh. I feel this is not supposed to be there. Working on the muscles. Let me work up a little bit more here before I work further down. There we go. My foot is sleeping. Hold on. There we go. To connect this again, or else there's a hole in his leg and we don't want that. Hello Eska, how you doing? Welcome! You alright? Okie dokie, that's good to hear, good to hear. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm just hungry. I think my dizziness went away. Got all the way down to the foot. Well, one of the feet at least. There we go. Okay, let me work on the other leg before we start on the tail and the other foot down here. Like that. I need to work a little bit more here because that looks awful. There we go. This does not need to be there. Admire my drawing from behind. No, wait, from afar. Not behind. Oops, that's part of the tail. But I also need to connect the leg that I deleted. So I think it goes right there. Hold on, guys. Let me drink some water. I might have to end off sooner than I thought I would because this hunger is almost killing me. Not literally. But I'm insanely hungry. You know what? I should have eaten lunch now that I'm getting used to... What the fuck is that line doing there? Now that I'm getting used to the breakfast that I'm eating. There we go. I think I'll do this knee done and then I will do the rest off stream. Hold on. I will have to work a lot of this off stream because it takes a while to get done. Considering that I used almost like, I've used 2 hours so far on the, on just refining the line art. And then I also have to... Oh boy. I also have to, color it? That's the word. And put on details. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think I got the knee. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys, because I need food. I am so hungry. Hold on. There we go. I've saved. Let me close down my drawing tablet. Well, not close it completely down because I'll do that later. Oh, I can also feel that I need to. My wrist needs to take a break. Holy shit! Thank you for joining in today, guys. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. Okay, I'm already on mute. That's good. Oh, Kiyomi is still alive. Let's raid Kiyomi. Kiyomi is currently doing some art, working on a model, it looks like. Let's raid Kiyomi. Thank you for being here today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. There we go. Oh! I can't spell. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I will eat and hug the cat. Don't worry about that. Catch you on the next one. I'll be live again tomorrow where we will have a collab with Kynes. And we're going to play Valheim tomorrow. So be prepared for that. With our awful building skills. But thank you for being here today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.